Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Gene in Junkyard. Was a hell of a night last night. Hell of a night. I probably got a whopping 30 minutes, maybe, in between the waking up and the pain and the waking up and the pain. And so, had a hell of a thunderstorm roll in last night, lightning and everything, but I don't know, it didn't rain that hard. Uh, Farmer JT, 5 a.m. there. Well, you're just a young buck there, Farmer. You should be in bed sleeping still, man. Are you 11, 12 years old, something like that? Yeah, it was bad. I probably haven't had a night like that in probably months. I literally, that was probably one of the worst nights I've had in a long, long time. Morning, Junkyard. I do rest. I just don't sleep. I sit there with my eyes shut, and I got everything off. It's dark and stuff. I just don't sleep. No need to be up. No. I do too, there, Gene. I do too. I took my pain meds and everything yesterday, and I should have. I probably could have took more. But I don't like to take that crap, so I took them about 9 o'clock last night because I wanted to, rest and watch Live PD, and I watched Live PD, and then I watched Live PD again. How you doing, Amber? And see, the swelling's going down, but the pain is intensifying. So it's getting. I don't know what the deal is. If the arthritis is getting worse, or now the swelling's going down, I can feel more of the pain. I don't know. So it is just. I had to take blood tests the other day. My uric acid, it's great. There's nothing wrong with that. So they thought I was having gout. It's not that. So you're looking lovely as ever, Amber. And you had to actually open up the window there, Amber, and hand Ron a cup of coffee. And I'm probably pretty sure he's pretty chilly after sitting outside your window all night. It would be nice if you give him a lawn chair and a blankie, and if you even put a canopy out there to keep the rain off him. He'd probably like that. Well, thank you, Amber. Yeah, you need to feed the cows in a. Hey, hello, preacher dog. I didn't want to do that because if people, oh, you're going to preach. Uh, I did have the initials SSS, Sunday Sunrise Service. But how you doing, Ruby Slippers? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Well, Ron couldn't sleep either. He's sitting outside your window. Waking up in Reno? I've seen that before. Bobby Sprinkle, good morning. Nice to have you here. 7 a.m., 6 a.m. for you people, 5 a.m. for farmers, 4 a.m. for anybody out in California, the place you had to be. So they loaded up the fire extinguishers and moved to Beverly, I guess. Oh. Well, you could have given Ron one of them hand fans and you could have left the window. He could have fanned. Good night. I thought he was in here. He ain't answering. What did you do? Go get a cup of coffee? Feel sorry for you if you haven't slept yet. Unless you're just coming in from the bar or something. Ronnie, where are you? I see you there. Good morning, Ron. Well, that's good, dear farmer. I was always up early. So I understand what you're coming from. I worked from the time I was 12 years old for a farmer. And, so I know what you're talking about. Um, I used to get up and go to work every morning, would be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that was when there was no school. And during school, I'd get out of school and I'd be to work around 3:30 and I'd work till 7, 8, 9 o'clock because we couldn't only work so many hours a week. We did that. So you got drunk on A&W root beer? Have you ever tried Faygo root beer, Ruby? I think Ron left. Now, if you get a chance, try Faygo root beer. You'll probably like it better than A&W or Hires root beer, and it's half its price. That's pretty good there, Amber. It's you can get it in a 2 liter. I don't think they sell it in individual bottles, but it's in cans and 2 liters. Farm Mall Fanatic, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Well, Ron, he did say hi, everybody, then he disappeared. Faygo, Faygo. You remember the old Faygo commercials? That's why we drink Faygo. I'll pull up a part of one. I've always liked the Faygo commercials. Here's a song.
Everybody ready? Comic books and rubber bands climbing to the tree top, falling down and holding.
I can only play a few seconds at a time.
Fairy tales and snowbound fights.
And That's why we make Fago. The good old days. Fago was made in Michigan too, so. You're gonna do a live stream in 1 to 2 hours? Well, I wish I could catch that one. I've heard you've been doing live streams there, JT. I just haven't had a chance to catch you. But today I can't. I got a reunion to do or go to. Once I get off here, I gotta make the passing dish. I am making fried sweet corn with roasted red peppers and onions in it. Taking that as a side dish. Grew up on sassafras root beer, yep. Now, Fago is made in Michigan, and so is Verner's ginger ale. It's going to be at Harrison Lake in Fayette, Ohio, which is about 38 miles from here. So, well, that's good there, JT. You know, you're surprising for a young man. And I give you my hats off. I have a lot of respect for you. There ain't too many kids your age that will do what you do, man. So pass out a cup to Ron. He's probably sitting there shivering. That's why he can't type. So. If you guys don't know who Farmer JT is, go in and check out his channel. He is a young kid, excuse me, a young adult. He's 11 or 12 years old. I can't remember. You better keep my hands off my dog. That's right there, Grizz. How are you doing, Grizz? Nice to have you here, man. Yeah, invite for the reunion? Is that what you're asking? Or invite to JT? You had to ban JT, Grizz, because he smelled like a farmer. Enough coffee for, yeah, Gene, what are we going to do for the rest of us? So, I was just saying, hats off to JT. I think he's a hell of a nice young man. I have all the respect for him. So, hey, Gene, I think I found me a pop-up camper. Tandem axle. Pretty nice looking even. I'm trying to twist the guy's arm and he wants to trade and do some dealing. So I want to trade him some stuff, but I think he wants more than that. So I think I can actually trade him a bunch of stuff because what I want to trade him, what he wants for it, and what I want to trade him, there's about a $350 difference on what I paid for and what he wants. So I think I can actually do it. No, he didn't ban you, the farmer. He just was kidding. So. Oh, you got an invite for your reunion? That's cool. I'm going to trade him that generator I just got. And I think I'm going to trade, I got 2 rolling coolers, you know, the ones that, you know, that are barrel type. And they have the plastic see-through lid that you see at the grocery stores and stuff, or the party stores. they're getting like they're getting between 100 and 150 bucks for those. I have one that's I think it's Red Bull, and I think the other one is Diet Coke or something. And I'm gonna trade them those two. And if I have to, I think I'll trade them my lunch table. Now, I got $80 into the generator. I got 5 and 3 into those coolers because the person I bought them from didn't actually know how much they were worth. And then I got 15 into that lunch table. So let's see, that's carry the one. I got 200 and no, I got $103 into all that stuff. If he wants to trade all that stuff, I'll trade him for that trailer. So it'd be a $397 difference. So I'm good with that. Hopefully he'll be good with that. So. I do too. It's an older one, but it's a nice shape. I want to get it and gut it out, take everything out of it, and make me a concession trailer with it. Then I'll feed you biscuits and gravy and coffee and have you come over and do it for me. Oh, now what happened to the dog? That's right. The dog's going to get it if you don't give a like. I haven't seen Danny in a long time. I used to go there every day, you know, and watch all his videos and stuff. Huh. That's right. It's your fault, JT, if something happens to Hank. Oh, I scrubbed and cleaned that steam hot dog steamer up, plugged it in, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to have to pull a panel on it and go in there and check the electric and see where I'm not getting any electric too. Well, the on and off switch is tight, so I think that's working. But temperature control is kind of loose. You know, it's got a homemade knob on it, but you can spin it real easy and stuff. That's kind of loose. So I think that's where I'm losing the power. And what I'll do is I'll open that all up, run a jump wire from the switch over to the element and see if it heats up. If it doesn't heat up, then I know it's probably the element. If it does heat up, then I know it's the temperature control switch. Waking up in Reno. Isn't that with Patrick Swayze or something like that? That was on this morning. I was gonna watch that and didn't. But now he's watching the Iron Dog 63 show with your host, Iron Dog 63. So, did you guys see the blue light special video I put up? I should have waited till it was darker. But it does look pretty, man. Especially with the green tint, because the green actually lights up better than the blue. So. The doghouse, that's right. Farm All Fanatic, how are you doing? I already said hi to you this morning, but want to reinforce our howdy doodies. Those Arkansasians, yep. And then I did the mail call with Jerry's. I tell you what, I did so many bloopers on that. I even got the name wrong, even from the beginning. I kept saying woodworking. It's Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors. Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors sent me a ferro rod and a striker. He made this. He did a video of making Iron Dog's ferro rod. So, yeah, you guys. Grizz wants to do a roast on me, so get your stuff together. So. I don't have the pick of my lathe on it yet, but all it is a homemade job. Somebody made this lathe. I bought it. It's got a little Singer sewing machine motor on it, and it's a homemade job. It does work. I mean, I've laid some dowels and stuff like that, dowel pins and stuff. I'm just not good at it. I was at a thrift store yesterday. They have a 42-inch lathe there at this thrift store. They want $50 for it. It's just a lathe. There's no stand, no nothing, no motor. It's an old cast iron one. And if I had the extra $50, I didn't know what to spend it on, I would have bought it. Actually, I would have spent $60-some because they had the motor sitting there for $10. So. But I don't have the extra money right now, and if I did, I probably would buy it. But I got lathe chisels and stuff like that, so it is a good buy. I just got to get my other stuff done that I need. Eventually, I'd like to get my shed cleaned out. The shed houses furniture and other stuff from somebody else. So I'd like to get that cleaned out and then make me a little shop out there. So, oh, there you go. Trying to one-up me now, Gene. 48 inches of length. Aren't you worried you're going to step on it? Or you just throw it over your shoulder when you're walking, Gene? No. I went to the Dollar Tree, and they had jarred sweet red bell peppers. I haven't even tried them yet, but I'm going to open up the jar, and I'm going to take one out, and I'm going to taste it, and if it tastes as good as it looks, that's what I'm cutting up, and I'm going to put in that the fried corn. Okay. Yeah, y'all like me enough. Where is Ron? He was in here, and then he just walked out. I hope nothing happened to him. He never even said goodbye. He said, "Hi, everybody." And I said, "Hi, Ron." And he never said goodbye. I don't know. I have got to get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Anybody want one while I'm gone? You're too young for coffee. Get some hot cocoa there, farmer. You want to roast? Amber, She wants to roast the dog too. There, Grizz. Amber shut the window on its fingers and now he can't type. Kevin Miller, how are you? I am glad to see you here. Can't see me texting again? Okay. Supposed to be good morning. You need dirt for that roast, let me know. Yeah. You guys remember me doing that thrift store haul the other day, and I showed you that swing line. Banking on Money, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. How's Miss Banking? And what's her channel name now? Because I'd love to see her videos. You said she had her own YouTube channel. Anyways, I showed you a swing line can opener the other day, and it's a commercial one. It's the big one for doing, number 10 cans. Bought that for $1 at a thrift store. I don't know. You have to ask Riz. But anyways, I bought that for $1, and the reason why I did is I checked the handle, the spinner and stuff, and everything was tight. Well, I brought it home, cleaned it up, and I opened up a number 10 can like it was nobody's business. It's inch and daylight there. All right, that's cool. It's a couple of weeks away, Kevin. Anyways, yesterday I was at the same thrift store, and they had another one. But this one was the household type. It was a smaller one. And I bought that for 50 cents. Now, I don't know if you guys have bought these swing line can openers, but they're about $19 a piece for the commercial ones, and they're like $13 or $14 for the household ones. So, okay. Banking on Money, you ought to get a sound bite if you could do it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but John Anderson plays or has a song that's called "Who Loves Better Than Money in the Bank," or "Who Looks Better Than Money Than the Bank." Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll be able to tell the title. Here's part of it. Here's just a little bit of it. Oh, wait, I got a commercial going on.
It's Friday night. Baby, get ready, set, go. Gonna take you to the crystal and a picture.
I can't play it. I gotta stop, or I get a copyright.
Well, the sky's the limit, there's no price too high. Baby, you're the apple. Money in the bank, money in the bank. Some gas in the tank, honey, you love better than money in the bank.
There you go. Money in the bank. And remember the little people. You're right. That's what I just I told Gene that, I put that in one of his comments, when you get famous, remember us all as little people. So, if you guys haven't heard, CNBC is going to do a video. Excuse me, I got to pull my socks up. It's going to do an interview with Gene Chambers about him and Gene Chambers and his girlfriend about their dolls. I think that's cool as heck. So, I'm kind of worried about Ron. I am, because he was in here and he said, hi, everybody, and then he just disappeared. Amber, check outside your window, see if he fell or something. Well, I don't know, but I know some of these guys are making, millions of dollars a year on YouTube. But they've also got millions of people, channel followers too. So I don't want to become a millionaire. Well, I do, but I don't want to. That ain't my main goal. So. Well, looking it up, who was the lead singer for the band First Edition? Never even heard of the band, but I'm going to say Marky Mark. You'll have a lifetime supply of coffee. That's right. No. I'm going to have another mail call. I'm going to have actually 2 mail call videos probably this week. One's going to be from another YouTuber, and the other one's going to be from a hot dog chili place. So, won't that be fun? When are they? Yeah, June. Gene, when are they going to do the? I don't know myself out yet. I didn't. I haven't done anything this week. It's rained every day, so we have to set out when we do something. We have to give 4 days notice. So I check the weather, and if it says rain in 4 days, I don't even plan it. So, but I do have. I have next or Saturday. I have an event planned. I have to go to, and it's from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till midnight. And then the following Sunday, I have another one planned. That's Adrian Public Library, and it's from 2 to 4. Kenny Rogers, okay. And that one is a paid one. I'm catering it, or we're catering it. My wife's catering it, so. They paid for so many hot dogs. They paid for 280 hot dogs and buns, condiments, plus 300 waters and 300 chips. So, I give them the option to, if they wanted water or if they wanted pop and water, if they wanted just pop, because there was 3 different prices. So, and they saved $25 by going with water. So, and I don't know if you guys heard about the stellar deal I got, but I'm going back again by Tuesday and get another 20 cases, or Wednesday and get another 20 cases. So, because I think the deal goes off Thursday. So, a case of water. It's Our Family water. It's bottled in Port Huron. Or no, wait a minute. It's bottled in Plymouth, Michigan, and it comes from Jackson County, Michigan, at Clark Lake and Cement City, from the artesian well up there. So that's the reason why I buy it. And it's bottled by Absolpure, which is a Michigan company. So I try to buy as many Michigan products as I can. I have a rain check for 15 cases of Absolpure, but for what it costs for those 15 cases, I can buy 30 cases of this. So, and it's the same water. It is absolutely the same water. So, if I did cold tea, would have to, if I Gold Peak or something like that, I'd have to charge $2.50 a bottle. They're not going to pay for that. So, Joe Alice Tate, good morning. How are you? Hi, everybody. Y'all had a blessed Sunday. Okay, Joe Alice, let me check your channel out. Nice to have you here, Joe Alice. She's got 262 channel followers, but she doesn't have any content. So she's a channel watcher. So bottled out behind the service station. There you go, junkyard. So thank you for being here, Joe Ellis. I appreciate it. So if I could get the tea cheap enough, I would, but I'd still have to get probably $2 a bottle for it. So I don't even know if they sell it in packages. So. And I can't sell, homemade brewed iced. Well, I probably could because I can sell coffee. So, Yeah, that's right. That's the kind of lumber to get there, Gene. You had to tell them you needed enough free lumber to build you a new house. And that way you can build you a new house if you want, or you can build me a new house if you want. Yeah, Grizz has got he's got his own bottling method. First, it's drain and strain out of the outhouse. Drain it, then strain it, and then rebottle the mountain water. So, but I very well possibly could do tea. That'd be something I'd be pushing the boundaries on. So I don't know. That's right. Build you a nice shop. There you go. Well, they live in California. Well, I hope everything's okay there, Grizz. The Rust area 287 aren't going on roll. I was rubbing Mama's feet last night for her, and I moved just right with this hand. Oh, God, I thought somebody smacked me in the wrist with a 2x4. Oh man, just like it killed me. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm hurting right now." She said, "That's no excuse. Get to rubbing." Yes, ma'am. And I got drinking fountains out in the middle of nowhere. What I hate is when they got that drinking fountain out there in the middle of a pond. How the hell are you supposed to get out there and get a drink? He lives on an island on the Sacramento River. That's got to be pretty cool. I'd love to live on an island. Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, John? How the hell you get out there to get a drink? You got that big old water fountain out there in the middle of the pond. You got to take a rowboat out there to get it. And as high as that water fountain's, squirting up, I don't know how you're supposed to get a drink without getting all wet. Talking about islands, I was watching a documentary or a show yesterday. Did you guys know when that earthquake hit Japan that it moved Japan 8 feet? I did not know that till yesterday. 8 feet. That was before the tsunami hit it. Yeah, you can buy your own island for $250,000. Who do I write the check to there, Benkin? Yeah, I was unaware too. I didn't know it till yesterday. I was watching the show Strange Evidence. It's on Sci-Fi Channel or Science Go or something like that. Science Go channel. It's pretty interesting, man. Yeah, I'm surrounded by water too. Josh Babcock, good morning. I watched your rant yesterday. So left you a comment. I was waiting for your wife's rant. So Anybody got anything they want to share with me today? Or share with the rest of us? Come on. It's show and tell day. She should do a rant on video ranting on ranters. There you go. I'm doing a rant on the ones that rant about the ones that rant. You do a rant about the video ranters there. And I'll do a rant, Chris, I'll do a rant about the guys video ranting about the guys doing the ranting about the guys doing the ranting. Okay. I won't be able to get to it today, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get to it. Because I do have my Sunday night snack chat. Sunday night snack chat tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You done fire prevention yesterday? What'd you do, junkyard? Go out there and pee on the yard? Oh, you mowed? Yeah. Well, I'll let you know a little secret there, junkyard. You know how you quit mowing, don't you? Go out there and burn the lawn, and then that way you don't have to mow no more. The Heart of Comedy, good morning. Nice to have you here. Yeah. Mow your yard with gasoline. That's the best fire prevention. Burn it all off. That way you don't have to worry about, a spark hitting and burning it for you while you're gone. A tiger lion break into a house and ate the family cat. Nope, never heard that. Yeah, use Roundup. No, don't use Roundup. They just got sued for $269 million. Thank God somebody finally fucked up and started suing that worthless company. Monsanto killing millions one at a time. Oh, that glyphosate, that's healthy. You can drink that stuff. Okay, here's a glass. Why don't you drink it? I'm not drinking it. Why not? You said it was healthy enough to drink. There's nothing wrong with it. You can drink it. Why don't you take a sip? I don't know if you guys ever seen that video or that interview. That guy got pissed because, they brought up a glass of glyphosate or whatever it's called and asked him to drink it, and he wouldn't, even though he said it was safe enough to drink. You know why? Because it's a killer. That's why. Is it on your local news? Huh? Well, maybe that's what happened to Ron. He got knocked out of his chair and bumped his head. You got to go outside and check. Huh? Yes, you can't even go out there and have a yard fire, can you? I can see that, because if it's so dry out there, one spark and that's all, and it's not worth the life, killing somebody, one person, TCTV, good morning, and you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I believe you, Amber, and I said go outside and check. Maybe Ron was in his chair leaning back and got knocked over and he bumped his little head. Yep, you're right, Josh. That's why you try to buy as many and as much as you can organic seeds from Baker Seeds and stuff like that, because they're not owned by the chemical companies. These chemical companies are trying to buy them out. So, and I suggest you get them as fast as you can, because sooner or later these guys will cave because of the money, and then you won't have it. What gets me is Monsanto sued a farmer because they walked into his field and checked his wheat, and it had the genetic profile of the same wheat that Monsanto has. So what happened is the wind come up, and somehow some of the wheat from the neighbor's field, the seeds or whatever, cross-pollinated or whatever, with the wheat in this neighbor's, this farmer's field. So they sued because he had their wheat, according to them. And they won. The farmer had to pay because he was growing their wheat in their field that he never planted. And somebody said, that's sort of like me going over and painting my house purple. And the wind kicks up, and some of my purple paint, because I'm spraying it, hits the house next door, so I sue them for stealing my paint. It's the same purpose. That wouldn't fly in the court system. You'd actually have to paint that guy's house. But it flew in the Monsanto court system. Well, that's good there, JT. I'm glad to hear it. All right, Kevin, you have a great day too. Hey, just a minute before you leave, Kevin, did you sign up for Facebook? Because I'm getting something from you from Facebook, but I don't know if it's you or not, and I'm not going to say yes until you tell me. You're right. Money talks louder, Junkyard. Kelly Paulson, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Well, that's pretty good there, farmer. You're right, Josh. That's exactly what happened, And if you guys see my Facebook accounts, when I see something from Monsanto, I always thank them for killing millions of people one at a time. Because I do believe the reason why everybody is as sick as they are is because of all the chemicals Roundup has made or Monsanto has made, and they've been pouring on our food. It's killing us. We never had this problem 60 years ago, 50 years ago. So. Well, that's good there, TCTV. Yeah, it's just like politics. It is. Money talks, BS walks. Our electrical grid has been in such bad shape for so many years, and you would have figured they'd have fixed it after that big nationwide power outage we had, 10, 12 years ago or whatever it was. You would have figured they'd have fixed that then, and they didn't. All it takes is a solar flare-up, and it don't even have, an EMT, electrical magnetic pulse, or EMP. It's all it takes, and it don't have to be man-made. A solar flare-up in 1890 something burnt all the telegraph wires across the United States, and it burned up all the telegraph machines too. So that's all it takes is a big solar flare-up. So we haven't had one since 1890 or something like 1895 or something like that. One that's catastrophic like that. But if we had another one that big, it would take out the electrical grid, and because our electrical grid sucks. So. Yes, I remember the anonymous redneck. That's why you need an old car. Yeah, could you imagine a world without power? That's why I've prepared for that. We've got tents and sleeping bags and all that other stuff. We're talking about if the power ever went down. If the power went down, you wouldn't be able to live in your house. Well, you could, but I mean, uh, it was a 2.5 earthquake. Okay, Georgia had an earthquake a little bit ago, I guess. Well, that's cool. I haven't seen him in a long time, man. I thought he fell off the face of the earth. So, if he comes back in, tell him I said hi there, Bobby. I know he was working a lot of hours. I don't know if he's still working a lot, but Gene says, good morning, Kathy. Hope he has coffee made for you. Yes, I did, Gene. She's the love of my life, and I made damn sure she has it. Yeah, they're looking out for you. That's right. Yeah, I've seen that there, farmer. You spray a lot of nitrogen, which is nice. The air you breathe. Yeah. I'll tell her, Bobby, when she comes walking back in, she went out for a cigarette and a cup of coffee. So. You don't even have to turn off their power there, Bankin. Just turn off their internet and watch what happens. Whoa, dude! The earth just come to a screaming halt. And in fact, people, yes, I could live without the internet. I could, if I had to, I could shut this thing off right now and never go back on it. It doesn't matter to me. But I enjoy doing this, and that's why I don't. But if I had to do it, I could hit that off button and be done with it. So. Yeah, right, Chris. I know you don't care what I think about her, huh, Chris? That's right. Oh. You're right, Gene. You're absolutely right. Why do you think I wear a hat? Because this side's all kilter just a little bit. Well, that's good there, farmer. But the ones that grow commercial, produce and stuff, they use all the, that glyphosate and all this other stuff because maximum yield. And I understand where you're coming from, but if you, they did a study on a bunch of, food and stuff and then tested it, and a lot of that stuff has so many chemicals in it you can't even recognize it's food anymore. So. That's where you all need to go back in and get your organic seed. And I don't even think you can find organic seed corn anymore, or corn. I might have some. I got a bag of corn that's been sitting in my garage. It's probably 10 or 15 years old. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I'll plant that one time and see if it, if it grows, and if it does grow, I'll save some of that seed because I do believe it's old enough to be organic. So. Villanova, they felt the shake. Do the shake. Hippie, hippie, hippie shake. You still got some DD. Oh, I bet that's some good stuff. Well, that's good. Non-GMO corn. There you go. There you go, Amber. The hippie hippie shakes. See, you guys don't know I'm a vast wealth of knowledge in here. It's grandfather, that's right. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't eat anything made in China, processed in China, or distributed from China. Nope. I don't. And I won't. I watched a documentary. These workers are going like this, and they're working, doing it, and picking. Sure thing. No. So. You're right. It is. I wouldn't eat tilapia from them if you paid me. Because what they do is they got great big old ponds with tilapia in it. And then on top of the ponds, they've got chicken fence or chicken wire or whatever you want to call it, fencing. And they let the chickens are on top of the pond. So when the chickens are on top of the pond and they're feeding the chickens crap, and the crap goes into the pond, and that's what them tilapia eat, chicken crap. So they're not even fed anything but crap. So why would you eat it? You're right. I wouldn't eat it from here. You mean 4,000 views or 4,000 hours? You got to have 4,000 hours, Bobby, not 4,000 views. So. That's my biggest thing. I'm not eating anything from that country. I don't even like going to the Chinese buffets. So I remember you told me yesterday you made the 2,000 club there, Amber. Congratulations. So. I don't like going to the Chinese buffets. I get sick every time I go there. I can't eat a lot to begin with, so the buffet doesn't make it sense for me. But that's right. Just kick over the dog turd and eat the grass that grows underneath it. You'd be better off. But every time I eat this stuff over there, at the Chinese buffet, there's just a very few things I can eat there that doesn't make me sick. And I like their fried potatoes. I like how they make those. And I like the beef lo mein. And the rest of the stuff doesn't look like chicken when they say it's chicken. And the other stuff doesn't look like beef when they say it's beef. And I do eat some of the sushi stuff. The other day, I grabbed some sushi and I threw a dollop of wasabi on the plate and walked over there and I took that, dipped her in that wasabi, threw it in my mouth. Instant, no can breathe. That was a breath taker. That's right. Everything's bad for you, so you just eat the good stuff. That's right. So the good stuff was being knock over the doctor and eat the grass that grows underneath the junkyard. I try not to eat, all that junk. So I don't eat too much junk food. It's just I try not to. You had some sushi catfish the other day, just couldn't eat it. I don't blame you. I don't try to eat the sushi that's got fish and stuff in it. I just eat, the sushis that's got, the vegetables and the cream cheese and stuff like that. All right there, farmer. You have yourself a great day, and I'm glad you stopped in. And like I said, I have a lot of respect for you. Hats off for a young man like you. Farmer JT is only 11 or 12 years old, everybody, and he's a hard-working farm boy. He bales, he seeds, he plows, he discs, everything. Harvests the whole 9 yards. He's a worker. So, give it up for Farmer GT. Morning, Big Steve. How are you doing? An Alabama bushcrafter. How are you doing, man? Nice to see you here. It's always a pleasure to see you. It was tender. Oh, okay. Well, you can eat them tentacles if you want. I'm not gonna. So, nose to the grindstone. That's right, junkyard. Yeah. What's his name? What's his name? It's nice to be seen. You're right. Do you have a link to his channel, Banking on Money? Tell me yes or no real quick. Okay, I'm going to give you a temporary mod there, Banking on Money, and you can post a link right in the channel. Carolyn, want to be free. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Okay. You're welcome there, Banking. I'm going to take the wrench away only because I got so many of them right now. But nothing against you or anything. But I ain't gonna do it till after the stream's over with. So you can still moderate or whatever you want. The IT Configure it show. Okay. I'll show them some channel love. Oh. IT config, yep. Carolyn, want to be free? You're looking lovely as ever. I can't remember if I just told you that or not. You know, old age. I got old timers hit me. Oh, that's good they're making. So. I am actually worried about Ron. He come in, said hi everybody, and haven't seen him since. What's going on with him? Did he fall back asleep? Did he get hurt? Hopefully he's okay. Anybody know how to get a hold of Ron? I could just private message him. Oh no, I can't. Huh. I can't private message him. Why? Because nobody used private messages at YouTube, so they got rid of it. Damn, I thought everybody just used private messages. Huh. You know why they got rid of it? Because it worked too damn good, and it wasn't up to their standards. Because it worked too good, they didn't want to be held to that high of a standard anymore. Wrong dog. Oh, by the way, Dirty Dog Diggers has her dog contest. I'm glad I remembered that. I gotta find that because I gotta put my picture in that. Dirty Dog Diggers. It's a little bitty fly flying around here. It's her minute and 3-second video that tells you how to do it. So you got to go to her email. Let me, I'm copying this so I can bring it over to you. There you go. That is Dirty Dog Digger's email address right there. If you guys want to, hope she won't get upset. I don't think she will because she's put it on there. If you want to, go to that email address right there and email her a picture of your favorite little puppy, and she will put you in the dog contest. And your little puppy doesn't even have to be alive right now. It can be gone and, you know, in the hereafter. No, it's just a little bitty housefly. I mean, it's a, you can see it's a housefly, but like a baby. So, Tammy Sprinkle, you're looking lovely as ever. So, go to that email right there and, you know, enter. Good morning, JD. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yes, you can. I send a picture of me to her because, you know, of Iron Dog, but you can send a picture if you want. And 3 times. Donna Shaw, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. I can't remember if I said Tammy Sprinkle, you're looking lovely as ever, but you are too. So, old timers. Old timers. And yes, Grizz, I did open up your email and I played a few of them. I didn't play them all, but I have played a few of them. My wife says, "Well, they said that you got those." And I said, "Yeah, I haven't played them all. I just opened it up today. I played a few of them." So I should email them to her so she can um, get them. But hell, I don't even know if she knows her own email. That's right. You just had a birthday, didn't you? When was your birthday, Donna? 'Cause I didn't see you. The 9th. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donna. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Donna. Happy belated birthday. And you don't look 55, hell. You could pass for 35. If the lighting was right, probably 25. You're welcome. No. Yeah, thankful for swimming day. That's right. What are you talking about when I do this? Just for the hell of it. In the dark. Yeah, that's what I said. The lighting's right. You wait, Alabama, till it's your birthday. I'll sing it like Sylvester the Cat to you. Thupper and thuckatash. I know. I'm such a bullshit. I can make money at a fertilizer factory. You're right. Somebody told me a long time ago I have a gift of gab. So and you don't look a day over 654. That's right. That's right. Oh, you mean 54. Well, I'm glad you love your new toilet. Ain't nothing better than a comfortable throne to sit on. When we replace ours in here, I'm going to get the king size of it edition. The ones that are up high. You know, so that way the little guys and the little people have to use a step stool to get onto it. So I won't have to. So. Leonard Shea, how you doing, Leonard? How are you today? Nice to have you here. You're sitting on it now? Well, congratulations. Leonard Shea, 2.2 thousand channel followers. I'm already got you. I'm already a channel follower of yours. Nice to have you here, Leonard. So, let's see. Uh, huh. Well, you got some videos. You got a lot of. What'd you do? quit making videos for a couple of years or something like that. Because it went from 4 years down to, oh, you made one 4 years, made a few 4 years ago, then made a few 3 years ago, and a few 2 years ago, and a couple 1 year ago, and then started every month. That looks like. But anyways, if you guys don't know who Leonard Shea is, go ahead and check out his channel and give him some channel love if you want. So. Yeah, that's right. That's Alabama's got the sprinkler on his. Yeah, that's right. You need a part fan right on 240. There you go. So, I live in Michigan. Where are you located at there, Leonard? So, it is 8:22 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. So. It's heated and talks and does everything. That's cool. In Ontario, okay. That's pretty cool. It's nice. I got a bunch of YouTube friends up there in Canada. So, Dry Shaft Drew, our Half Acre Homestead. Yeah, might scare you and have to make you go again. Yeah, we do have the same weather pattern. Cold in the winter, hot in the summer, moisture here, moisture there. Not too bad on taxes up here, but you get what you pay for. How many roads do you know of banking in money that you can actually go to a pothole and go fishing in? Oh, yeah, we get your snow. That's right. Yeah. When you hit 1,000, you're going to go live. That's good there, Carolyn. So, years ago, yeah, right. Years ago, we used to get tons and tons and tons of snow. I mean, in Michigan, it wasn't no, it wasn't, how can I put it, unusual to have, 4 or 5 inches of snow a couple of days before Halloween. And if it wasn't there by Halloween, it wasn't unusual to have it by the 2nd or 3rd day of November. I remember deer hunting all the time in knee-high snow, starting November 15th. Knee-high snow. Now, I can walk out there in January and be 2 inches. Now, 4 years ago, we got 110 inches of snow for the winter. I mean, every day it seemed like it snowed 2 or 3 inches. You just couldn't get rid of the snow. You'd shovel it and pile it up. Soon I had snow so damn tall you couldn't see out the windows because it was piled that high. Finally, I just said piss on it. I quit shoveling the sidewalk and all. I had like 3 feet of snow on the sidewalk. You want it shoveled? Come shovel it. City wants to shovel it, go ahead and shovel it. Plow it if you want. I don't care. I'm not doing it because I can't find a place to put it. Things have changed in the last 40 years, 45 years. Things have changed dramatically. People say, well, it's global warming. It's not global warming. It's been going on for millions and millions and millions of years. It's going to happen. We're going to go into another ice age in another 50, 60,000 years. That's going to last for 12, 15,000 years. And it's going to happen the same damn thing again. Over and over and over again. So. Now, that was 4 years ago, 110 inches. 3 years ago, we got 2 inches of snow all winter, 2 inches. Last year, we probably got about 45 inches of snow all season. Last year, I got a Cub Cadet uh, snowblower. It's not self-propelled, but it's a little snowblower, and it works like a champ, man. And in fact, I've got to get it out here in the next month or so, and make sure she's running and put it in the garage where it belongs. So I have it. Yeah. Yeah, Gene lives in Maine, and they only get a couple of feet every time it snows. Yeah. So there is no such thing as global warming. It's natural climate. It's been doing it. It'll do it. It'll do it for millions of years. It's been doing it for billions of years. It'll keep doing it. I I wish I can't do it the old-fashioned way. I'm disabled anyways right now, but we're at the age I am and the age of my wife, we can't do that. So you're right. Well, the planet's like 2.5 billion years old. So, and you've only got 100 years of data. If you start digging down, you're going to find out where there's been ice ages, and it's going to continually do that. When you're finding seashells and sea life up at the top of mountains and fossils, things have changed. So it needs to snow there, Tammy. If it snowed a quarter of an inch in Alabama, you guys would be sitting still for 2 weeks because nobody would know how to drive in it. The good old gospel hour, right? You know what I miss? I actually miss Paul Harvey. I used to love listening to Paul Harvey. The guy was eloquent in his speaking. He was knowledgeable. There wasn't too much that old man did not know. Yeah, I know. That's why you use an ATV to plow yours too there. There you go, and shovel again. There you go. Yeah. You made your first. What is Tinder? Yes, we're having sunrise services. Sun just rised. Hey, sunrise service. No. Bobby wants to. Hey, Hell Kitten. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Okay, you're doing an old time gospel show. Today's at St. Mary's Healthcare. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, you're right. Farmers know everything they need to know about the environment, the weather. Should have lit the lamp. I know I should have lit the lamp this morning. Wow. Did you use your picture or did you put mine on there? Because if you put mine on there, you're going to be lonely. That's pretty cool there, Josh. Shake, rattle, and roll or hippie, hippie, shake? I gotta leave it off for a second. I can't play it all at once.
Well, roll my breakfast, cause I'm a hungry man. I said, shake, rattle, and roll. I said, shake, rattle, and roll.
There you go. Shake, rattle, and roll. That's right. I don't need to be on Tinder either. I'm already married. So, Iowa, I believe. That's where he's from there, Leonard. No. They didn't know. That's right. Yeah, no Tinder for me and no site. That's right. So, yeah, you know what they say: ringing on the finger, lock on the box. That's right. Anyways, I don't cheat because I can't beat what I got at home. I literally can't because she's tougher than me. I'm doing good today, Hell Kitten. Well, I haven't had any sleep. I've had probably minutes last night. That TMI there, Big Steve. TMI. TMI, TMI, TMI. So, never been to Iowa? How far do you live from West Side, Iowa? Josh, I had a friend that was in the service with a friend that lived in West Side, Iowa. West Side. Huh. Yeah, Minnesota, it's cold up there in Minnesota. Sure. Well, that's a plus there, Alabama. So, I used to go, we had a camper at a campgrounds, and I would go up there and do some winter camping in the camper. And the only reason why I do it is because it was quiet. I'd go up there, nobody around, just me, myself, and I. I would go to the camper, turn on the gas, turn on the furnace, light the stove, and let the stove start heating up the camper while I was doing other things. Then I would shut the stove off, leave the furnace on, go to the store and get some, groceries or whatever, go get some dinner, come back. And by then the trailer was up to 65 or 70 degrees. And, I'd make it nice. And I had, a nice TV in there, and I would sit there and watch, the stuff you get on analog. And it would be nice and quiet. I'd sit there, nobody around. And it was probably one of the most peaceful times that you could imagine. And if I had to, or if I was able to, I'd go out and do it in the woods. I've got some I got a nice little tent that I can put up, and I've got, the quilted blankets and stuff like that I could, insulate the hell out of it and, make a nice little camping spot. So, so, so. You're right there, Banking. The older I get, the less I like the cold too. So you're right. Hairballs, Tim. No, I don't ice fish. I do not ice. Well, I do my ice fishing in the summer. I take a bag of ice and throw it in the water. If God wanted you to stand out on frozen water, He'd have made you have duck's feet, so you could walk out there when it wasn't frozen. That's probably one of my biggest fears right there, is falling through the ice. So no, I will not even tempt that. No. Yes, that's snowbird yet, duck feet. Yep, you're right. So I won't. I've never been ice fishing. We got people who go ice fishing all the time. Just a second. I might have to. I gotta get on Facebook real quick. I just got a message. Just a minute, guys. I'm sorry, but this was I responded to something last night. I'm trying to. What they have is what I want. So hopefully I get it. So. Oh. Anyways, real quick. Yeah, I was going to show you something, but I better not. People get upset. Yeah, maybe. I just found a picture of Rosie O'Donnell, and quite a nice one actually. Isn't that cute of her? And she went skydiving, and the parachute didn't open, and this is what happened. Oh, wait a minute. That's what happened. Isn't that terrible? That much damage done. Okay, you guys probably wrote 100 of them. Try to go south for winter. You can only take out so many. You're right there, Gene. It takes too long to cut a hole big enough for the boat. I gotta catch up on all you guys'. Seems to me every time I do this, you guys decide you want to start writing something. I've never been. I've never been to Florida for the winter. I'd like to go. So. Linda's House of Chill. Sorry I missed you. Have a good one. You're looking lovely as ever. I didn't see you come in. No, I'm sorry. Da, 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 da. You have to get a smaller boat. It don't get that cold. Not like it does in Ontario or in Michigan or Alabama. But you guys down there, cold is t-shirt weather for us, man. Trying to catch up. You're right. They say, it's sold, so hopefully I can get this. So
Get what?
there's a tandem axle trailer. You guys wanting to trade. So. Well, he wants $500 for it, so I figured, I'd do some trading with him, see if I can get it. So it's a pop-up camper.
What are you using that for?
Well, I want to build a hot dog trailer. So Gene Chambers is going to come here and do it. He said you just feed him sausage gravy and coffee, and he'll come do it. Yeah.
You're telling stories on there.
I'm not telling stories.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when I'm out having a cigarette, so I can't defend myself.
I didn't say stories.
I know you.
I didn't tell him. Oh, by the way, Bobby said you're looking lovely as ever. So. The average home was 6 figures.
Tammy's gonna whip his ass.
She said, Bobby, Tammy's going to whip your ass. So.
But thank you.
She said, thank you, though, Bobby. That's pretty cool there, Josh. I like antique power equipment. So.
Is there any takers for you today?
No, there ain't no takers.
I was just wondering.
No.
Trying to get rid of you.
No, but Big Steve, he signed up for Tyndall or Tinder or whatever the hell it is. I said, what the hell is that? He says it's a dating site.
There you go.
I said, I don't need one. I'm already married. I can't beat what I got at home, or I don't cheat because I can't beat what I got at home. Because
Who are you with?
you,
Huh?
I can't beat her because she'll beat the hell out of me. So.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
About lost your life the last 2 nights.
I know it.
Uh-huh.
She does. She is sweet there, Alabama Bushcrafter. He says, Keith, your wife sounds so sweet. She is. She's a doll. So I love her dearly.
You got a temper.
She does have a temper.
Shut
That's because she's an Aries or a Taurus, whatever you want to call her.
35 years dork. It's called Taurus.
Yeah. Well, no, it depends on what it is. You can be an Aries or a Taurus.
90% of the time it's Taurus, okay?
90% of the time it's Taurus. Sometimes it depends on who you're watching or what horoscope it is. It's Aries. So Aries, Taurus.
Get
So
over yourself.
just don't get on her bad side.
I tried getting rid of you for years.
Yeah, your wife Tammy can get a shout out. Tammy Babcock. She got a channel. Let me check it out.
trying to find you somebody.
Yeah. Um, well, you're going to have to do better than that there, Josh, because there's like 100 Tammy Babcocks. So let me, how many channel followers does she have? Uh, yeah, oh yeah, that's it, Gene. Yeah. Huh. You're talking about a Trojan there, Big Steve. Oh. Mo Malati. Hopefully I said that right. Or Mo Mallet. Let me check your channel out. Hey Mo, how you doing, Mo? Nice to see you here. Like the Three Stooges. Hey Mo, no, no. I'm not making fun. I just said I like that song. You wear your Texas Chainsaw mask? You live right by the river? No, you did not hear me part on live stream. I use a 55-gallon ones. That's funny. So, yeah, I know you meant on it now, didn't it? Yeah. Love this song.
When me and my friends go out in the town, we can't sit still, we can't sit down. We don't like to fight and we don't like to scuffle, but we dance all night doing the curly shuffle. Hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo.
Well, knock. A young dog from any position, they have this website called, yeah, I bet they do have this website called Ashley Madison. The only thing is there, Big Steve, I can't afford Ashley Madison, and I don't cheat because I can't beat what I got at home. And besides that, Ashley Madison, she likes to tell. Yeah, you don't want somebody who wants to kiss and tell. So. Yeah, so should have asked for plastic. Bobby, you have a great. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see you later, Bobby. You have a great one. No, I don't want to go to a website so I can cheat on my wife. So, uh, Ashley Madison was hacked. Mo was the boss. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, it's the Three Stooges, man. I love that show. The Curly Shuffle. I love that song. It's by the Jump in the Saddle band. So I know that, Big Steve. I know. But I want to reiterate in case somebody says, hey, he didn't say that he wouldn't cheat, and tell my wife that. No, I love my wife. I wouldn't cheat on her. All right, you be careful there, Bobby. So.
Never miss a chance. We get up and dance and do the curly shuffle. Well, me and my friends love Larry and Bo. We love Curly's brother Shemp and his fat clone Joe. It's such a delight to boogie and hustle, dancing all night doing the curly shuffle. Hey, Mo.
That's right. Kathy would kill me. So. Sanders, Homespun Life. Good morning. How are you doing? Well, I'm glad you stopped in before going to church. I sent some people over to see your Iron Dog 63 video you did because I said you were the only one that bought a shirt and they wanted to see some, what a shirt looked like. And I said you were wearing it in the video. So they went to see you, and I don't know how many people went over to look at it, but hopefully you got some views from it. That is Jump in the Saddle. It is funny. It is back in 1980 something they come out with that song. So. All right there, Josh. You have yourself a great one, man. No, I don't play it long enough to copy or to flag it. So. Yeah, she'd send her a condolence letter. That's right. You'd had her pat on the back and congratulations. So. But anyways, that thing on Facebook, he wants me to send him pictures of the stuff that I have and that I will trade for it. So, and I'll show you a picture of it. Hold on a second. It's a nice trailer. I got to bring it up. There we go. Tandem axle. It's an older one. It's a 74. That's all I want. It doesn't look like there's any leaks in the roof, which makes it great. A tandem axle makes it so it'll hold the weight. That's what I'm looking for right there. I'll put knee walls in it, sight it, and make it a nice looking hot dog stand. Well, actually, Gene will, because Gene's the one that's going to do all the work. He just don't know it yet. It's going to be biscuits and gravy and coffee till his little heart's content. All right, I will there, Mo. You have yourself a great day. Yeah, if he ain't here, he must be there. If he ain't there, he must be here. So I'm worried about Ron. I am. I'm worried about Ron. He said hi everybody, and then he was gone. Anybody know how to get a hold of Ron? Well, that'll make a nice hot dog. Well, it'll be more than just a hot dog stand then, because I'll be, I could be able to serve nachos. I'll put a griddle in it and everything else, flat top, and be able to serve nachos, popcorn, cotton candy, and stuff like that. Yeah, they're not big enough for the fish you catch. That's right. So, but that'd make it nice, and it'd be heavy enough to where, heavy duty enough to where you can put everything in it, and you don't have to worry about it overloading the axles or whatever. So. All right, there, Gene, you have yourself a great one. We'll catch you later. And I just wrote, I'm trying to do this all on barter. I don't want to pay anything for anything. I want to save my money for the other stuff, because it's going to take money to, put in the stainless steel and all that other stuff. And if I can save money on something else, so be it. I'd rather do it that way. Catching the thawed out ones, yeah. So, and if I save money by doing it that way, I can do, I can put in the stainless steel counters, the cabinets. I want to put in, under the cabinet freezer and under the cabinet refrigerator. Or under the counter, excuse me, under the counter freezer and under the counter refrigerator. And quite possibly put in another, a stand-up refrigerator in there also. So, and if I can save money doing all that, at the first, I can put money into it. Right around the corner, a guy has a food truck, and it's been sitting there a couple of years. Nobody's using it. I've been in it. It needs a ton of work. And I've been half tempted to, make him an offer on that. He tried to tell me, he said, what do you offer? 10,000? I said, no. 5,000? I said, no. It's a 1984 Chevrolet step van. Okay, so we're talking 40 years old. It doesn't look bad, but it already is a catering truck or a food truck. It's got the vents on top. It's got the stainless steel in there. It's got a deep fryer grill and all that other stuff. The sinks are in there, but the stainless steel is cracked on the sinks, so they leak. So that all has to be taken out. So, and put put back in. So basically, you'd have to gut it and start all over. You gut it by taking everything out, then you save what you can, put it back in, and then buy stuff that you need. So, and that's why I go to all these auction sites and everything else. I look for stuff, that I can, if I want to put in or I can put in, I will. That's why I bought that steamer the other day in the hot dog bun cabinet. I bought it with a, just for putting it in a hot dog trailer when we get one. So down corn fed, yep, easy to flay, no limit on the catch. Snagging isn't, it's not recommended to snag them, right? You want to go in there and catch them by hand, don't you, Riz? And be careful picking them up because they, you know, they're tender. They're real tender. uh, that's my intentions. So whether or not it'll happen, I don't know. I'd like to see it happen. So I'd actually like to get the hot dog cart working 52 weeks a year, 3 or 4 days a week, you know. Well, yes, you can. You can go brown trout. Up here in the great state of Michigan, you can go fishing in potholes. Especially if you live by the river and it floods, and you go fishing in a pothole in the road, you might actually catch yourself a fish. I remember years and years ago, it used to be fish, you know, used to have gar in ditch banks around here. The rivers would flood, they'd come swimming up the ditch banks. The water would go down, you just start looking in the ditches and you'd see fish flopping, you just walk down there and grab them. There used to be a bunch of gar in the ditches. Your cat catches fish better than most. Well, that's cool. Out of your fish tank? I don't know if they are or not. They're a bony fish. So, yeah, my fish tank. Yeah, I don't have a fish tank, but they're a bony fish. You know, they're just like they're a pike. So, and I hear pike is good. You know, like you said, gar is good for canning. I heard pike is good for canning too, but I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you firsthand. You know, I only what I know or what I've seen. You know, or heard. And I don't even think I've actually seen anybody can pike before, but I've seen up in Alaska, they can all sorts of fish up there, and there's what do they call it? The state has a video of using a canning machine, you know, a regular canning machine to can in you know, tin cans. So I have one of them canners. So it's called an ice canner. When I bought it at an auction. I thought, oh, that'd be cool. Well, the next thing I started looking at how the cans are so expensive, and then just to get them shipped to you, it costs you more than, you know, how you can buy this stuff cheaper than you can can it. So. And he said he was going to fish, didn't he? That's right. Are you going to sit there and argue, or are you going to fish? Oh, okay. I bet it does. You know, because the pressure can in it. In fact, they're boiling it in the jar, man. So, and it'll boil for an hour after you pull it out. Depends on how, you know, how long it's been in there. You know, 90 minutes. I've had stuff boil, I don't know if about an hour, but I've had stuff boil 20, 30 minutes after it was sitting out on the counter still. Kept boiling. Well, you know how you get rid of that $1,800 fine, don't you? Get rid of the people in charge. In Michigan, it's only $100 fine if they catch you without a license. So. That's the best thing to do is get you a fishing license anyways and go fishing. I wish I had a little boat. I'd go out to the lake we have here and I'd go fishing, but well, I saved $1,800. There you go. Right, but there's no sense of having an $1,800 fine for a fishing license. They don't even give their drug users that big of a fine. You know, but they will on the straws. People in California, you know, the government in California is so screwed up. You know, you can throw a hypodermic needle and a tampon and crap on the sidewalk, and that's okay. But you throw a straw down, and oh my God, it's gonna. And you throw 2 straws down, and oh my, you throw 3, and you're habitual. So you're right, liberal Cali. You guys need to vote them bastards out. They're going to ruin. Well, they've already ruined your state. So they've ruined your state to the point where, you know, you got the 5th largest economy in the world, and yet you still are bankrupt. How does that happen? How can one state with what, I don't know, 20, what do you got, 25 million people or 50 million, 30 million people or something like that? How come one state with that many people in it have the 5th largest economy in the world and be broke? Don't ask how I know. Okay, well, I won't. But I'm thinking we're asking from my experience, huh? Spending, spending, spending. That's right. But that's, you know, that's what gets me. They got the 5th largest economy in the world. They've got a bigger economy than most countries do. Than 270. There's 285 countries, so they got a bigger economy than 279 other countries. But yet they're broke. You're right. Every state in the union is broke, but but some are broker than others. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know everything, honey.
Well, you act like it.
I know I love you.
Oh, get out of here, showboy.
Showboy, I do love you.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Get off the computer and then talk.
I do.
And then tell the folks.
I profess my ever-loving love.
Shut your mouth. You're about to make me puke up my coffee.
You're right. Our country is broke. They're banking on money. And the reason why we're broke is because we give so much money away and we overspend. We overspend so much, it's traumatic. How can you send money to, all right, how can you send $100 billion or $200 billion or $400 billion to somebody, to another country, when you're $19 trillion in debt? How can you do that? How can you send $250 million of economic aid to another country when you're $19 trillion in debt? It just doesn't add up. How can you send money to somebody if you haven't got money to send it to them? But we do it. You're right. And the biggest thing we need to get rid of is the Federal Reserve. They're the ones that are bankrupting America. We owe, it's not a federally owned uh, entity. It's privately owned. So they got private people, individuals running the United States with the money system.
Keep lying to these people, and you know what, tonight when you get on your Snapchat, you're gonna be wearing 2 black eyes.
She says tonight you're going to be sporting 2 black eyes on your Snapchat. I told her one day, you know what? You keep running your mouth to me, you won't see me, or I won't see you for 3 days. And she said, that's right, because about that time the swelling will go down just enough to where you'll be able to open your eyes. I said, you're right, honey. You're right.
Oh my God, you're a damn liar. That's what you said to me.
No.
Swollen.
No.
Don't lie.
No, she's.
I'll hurt you for lying.
She's putting it. Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Oh my good God. I'm gonna knock your block off.
I love you, honey.
You won't be laughing.
Chris has laughed my butt off.
But, yeah, you are. You're gonna get your ass beat. What's
No,
gonna happen?
no.
Not even gonna be able to go to your family reunion. That's a dysfunctional get together.
That's right. You guys want to see a dysfunctional family? Come to my family reunion.
Well, there's only one thing dumber, and that's you for going.
I know.
See all the idiots.
You're right. They're banking. Isn't it funny? Our dollar ain't worth nothing, but it used to be worth $1.50. Yeah, we are, ain't we? She is, Junkyard. She is.
I am what?
Setting me straight.
I'll tell you. That's your face.
I just think, it's a dirty, rotten shame that they have, the politicians in this country have looked out for themselves rather than the country for all these years and have screwed everybody over, have screwed this country over to the point of bankruptcy. We had something special here. We had something great, and they've ruined it. Alabama, welcome back. Simply Being Frugal says hello. Is that her name now? Is that your wife's name? If it is, you're looking lovely as ever, Simply Being Frugal. And I will have to good morning, Howie. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Let me get in here and I don't think there's too many names like that. I'm trying to find it, but it's not showing it to me yet. Well, I'm glad you got your connection back now. It doesn't have any channel there, simply being frugal. So she hasn't made it yet. Oh. But hi, simply being frugal. It's not showing up in the Google thing or in the YouTube thing, so I don't know, man. Is it all one word or is it 3 different words? Because it keeps coming up with 3 different words, but let's see. Simply frugal, frugal chick life, being frugal. Oh, I don't see it there, Bankin. Bankin, you've got her. You've got a wrench. You can put her link in the thing. I know that, but I know she don't have any content, but when she does, I want to be able to see it. Yeah, you're right there, Grizz. When you can nut a skeeter with one swipe. Yeah, go ahead and find her link and then put it in there, and then I can be a channel follower on it. So. Daryl Singletary song, having too much fun.
How was last night? Why?
There you go. Isn't that the one you had me look at the other day? Huh?
In my rear view, the sheriff said, "Boy, I should have known it was you. You got."
Yep, too much fun. Too much fun. What's that mean? Oh. That's right. Good morning, Wisconsin, Greg. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. $35,000. Christ, I got a set for 70 also. They're practically brand new. Barely used. By the way, everybody, I got to get out of here at 9:30, so another 10 minutes. That's right. A pair of bowl cutters. The thing of it is, for $35,000, they'll take it out, but it costs you $42,000 at the hospital bill. Okay, well, I'll leave your your mod status on until you next time you come in or whatever. If you can't find it by then, next time you come in and you get it, go ahead and put it in there. It was used, that's right. You can't never have too much fun. So. Mine damn near brand new, practically unused. So. The only thing bad about it is only me and Mr. Gravity's kicking up on them. So, you know. I'm proud of the merchant man. Slightly used, yeah. Does it matter if they're dented? Yeah. So. Oh, I know that. Yeah. They call them knee knockers when you hit 55 years old. I can't wait for the rest of this to come out there, Grizz. So. I have a pretty good idea where this is going. I for sure. Yeah. Mm. That's right, with the old Cracker Jacks, yep. Yeah, sometimes the Matador wins, sometimes he loses. That's right. I was waiting for that. I figured that's where it was going. Are you feeling sick, Mr. Gixer, or what? Are you tired? All right, there, FFP, you have yourself a great day. Nice to have you here, Howie. I appreciate it. I really do. Go back to bed, man. Don't sit up for me. I'm getting out of here in 5 minutes, but go back to bed. Get some rest. You know? Cause I got fried corn I gotta make. So I gotta start that. I gotta get my dishes done. So, I don't even know if I can do dishes or not because my wrist and fingers are just killing me on my right hand. So. Well, you know what, there, Mr. Jixer? I don't know how much I slept last night, but it was just minutes. I was up all night. Um, all right, there, Alabama. You have yourself a great one. See you later, Keith. No sleep now. The sun's up. You're right. So, but I was up all night. Every time I'd turn around, I couldn't sleep. I took my pain med at 9 o'clock yesterday, and because I was sitting there watching my PD, and I didn't want to take it again. I'm not into that. I don't take it unless absolutely necessary I have to. But I did some scrubbing on that steam table yesterday, and I think that's what aggravated it. And it got to the point where it hurts really bad. And the swelling's gone down, and I think when it's swelled up, it doesn't hurt as bad. When the swelling's gone, I think that's when it hurts the worst. I don't understand why, but it does. And the doctor said, well, the swelling's down. I said, yeah, but it hurts a lot worse now than it did with the swelled up. And he said, I don't know what the problem is, but there's something going on. So they've done blood tests, and they're, they wanted to give me a topical cream. So I called about it, and the cream comes in a 1 ounce tube. And I said, well, how much does that do? And they said, well, typically if you put it on a 3-inch by 3-inch area, that 1 ounce cream, and you do it every day, 3 times a day. I said, yeah, we'll last you 2 weeks. I said, so it's $50 every 2 weeks for this cream. I can't afford that. That's $100, a month extra. I said, I can't afford that. Where do you guys, people are on Social Security, and, arthritis is an old person's disease. Old people can't afford stuff because they're on a limited income. These people just don't understand it. So I'm not taking Ambien. They wanted me to take Embryo. I told them, hell no. That was $1,858 every 6 weeks. That is a paycheck every 6 weeks. I can't afford that. I'd be, I'd have to live on the streets just to take the Embryo. So, yeah, it must be better. I got that butter, but it don't work either. All right, everybody. It is 9:29. I got to get out of here. But I had pleasure. It was a pleasure today. It was. I enjoyed being here, talking to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. I enjoy our time together. It's fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for you. I enjoy it. I learn stuff from you guys. Hopefully you learn something from me. Probably not, because I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I try to, be informative as much as possible. But I appreciate each and everything you guys all do. I really do. And I enjoy our time together. You all have a great day. I'm not too sure I'd be successful working the street. You're right. Not me either. Sorry about that, Jenny, but I'm walking out. But you have yourself a great day. God bless to you. You're looking lovely as ever. Services are over, right? Sunday services are over. And I appreciate you guys. And I will be here tomorrow. Just another program note. Tonight at 8 o'clock is Sunday Night Snack Chat. But Tuesday I will be on, but I will be getting off at 8:30 in the morning. So, because there's a place I have to be at 9 o'clock. So, and I got to be there by then. So I'll be off here by 8:30. That's on Tuesday. But y'all have a great day. God bless. Stay safe, and with prayers and peace, and be careful out there. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.